What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? How you doing? It's your guy Ray Hanma, one versus a million. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on your way in, especially if you're new to the channel. Now, today I bring forth to you guys this topic, as you can see, according to the topic and the thumbnail. I want to celebrate Black man excellence and salute to all Black men that have strived and made it and have passed their goals. They have succeeded to the highest level, which serves to a man like me as nothing but inspiration, a continuous, fuel to the wheel of fire. Because lately in these YouTube streets, there has been, well, this has been for the longest, but lately there's been going around nothing but hatred towards Black men. Hatred that knows no bounds. We're hated for the things we like, things we try to do, anything we try to do to, this of greatness, we're hated upon. As we see, the brothers like Michael Jai White, as we can be assured, he's been receiving some hatred as well, especially from other martial artists. Now, Michael Jai White, he has said some, some things, it's kind of like, a little far-fetched and outrageous, but still, that's Michael Jai White. He is an awesome, accomplished Black man in the martial art world, who's have obtained multiple forms of martial arts. Moves that he does that is actually realistic. And as he does explain in some of his videos, in which I'll be getting into here shortly, where he explains difference in moves from that you do in real life versus the moves you do on TV. For TV. So, and he explains it very well, very well. And also, those are moves. And shout out to you, Sensei Jai White, because I've applied, some of his moves, and they have proven to be highly effective and efficient. And yes, and let's give a shout out to our boy Israel Adesanya. Yes. Oh man, I know it's been a while, for him and John Jones, since their fights, longer for John. But oh my God, woo! Yes. Oh man, I'm so proud of all three of these men. You hear me? And all other men out there that are inspired by these gentlemen, and also other martial artists. We also, in this force, we desire to show respect and honor. We shall show it towards all martial artists with no indifference. But predominantly, I want to show respect. We must show respect and honor towards all Black men who puts in the hard work necessary to obtain whatever it is that they're trying to achieve, whether it be to do a certain move or or whatever it is physically, that they want to do, that they want to achieve in the name of being like a martial artist, and to obtain that strong sense of discipline. Man, it's just so awesome to behold. And as it should and all was right, it should send those little fuels to your willfire to do better as a black man. And no matter what it is you're doing, whatever it is you're striving to achieve, why don't you keep on putting your best foot forward and doing your best, and not half-assing it on the days that you need to work on your craft. And these men are a prime example of the results that comes from hard work. As long as you know that as long as you continue to do your best every fucking day, you will succeed. To say one day, hey, you're gonna do 50 push-ups. You continue on them until you can do more. Till your threshold is more than 50 push-ups. Yes, salute to our boy John Jones. Oh yes, and with these gentlemen too. Yes, salute to him for coming back and also, winning the title, the heavyweight title. He dominated the light heavyweight title. So, what's in it for our boys? What's in it for our dear brothers? Oh man, I'm excited. Hey, I want to see some good drag out dog fights, man. Some spectacular fights. That's what you can expect to see here coming up. And also, what we're going to do is take a look at the heavyweight division to observe the fighters that John Jones will inevitably have to fight. So I don't think it's been put out there yet, like revealing the lineup or at least a few possibles of who John Jones may fight. So. So what we're going to do now is for the music, because I want to share this video. I want to share this video. Fair use, fair use. Okay. Let's go to it. Now this video is going to be by this guy, this YouTuber. He's a lover of the martial arts. He's a practitioner himself, and he has some good interviews with past actors, and actors from old movies, and also some directors, I believe, and he seems to have a cool little decent channel with that. So because it's all dealing with just all martial artists, in the martial art world. So let's get to it. And yeah, I'll just share this. First, I get funny. All right, there we go. Yes, we want to get to this first. Bear with me. We'll get to it. It's pulling up. It's pulling up. Oh, yeah, no sound. Okay.
First off, I'm not here to bash. I'm not going to bash the man. But I will say the things I experienced with him.
Okay. Yeah. Right there. And yeah, back. Fair use, fair use. This is from the YouTuber Viking Samurai. And yeah, this is his one-on-one interview with this guy who had a couple, a few run-ins with Michael Jai White. So and yeah, so you'll hear his story. So with Michael Jai White, and I classify him as a hater, if you will. You know, what I mean, he's he throwing these slick shots at Michael Jai White. You know, expressing his jealousy of Michael Jai White. Because that's all from what I see. You know, it's basically jealousy from both of these gentlemen, which is sad because aside from that, I think the Viking Samurai's channel is a pretty cool, decent channel. And he uh, he had an interview with this one guy with this older gentleman. You go look at his YouTube channel. I think his name was David. David something, old martial art fighter. I mean, old martial artist and an action star. So, uh, but yeah, you know, so now he's a decent. Seemed like he'd be a decent guy. Aside from that, but with the Michael J. White, it just seemed like there's my sense from him. Both of these gentlemen, like I said, some jealousy and as you guys will see also some shade, jealousy, and lack of appreciation. You know, for the simple fact about him being a black man and and a martial artist, a damn well good martial artist, awesome martial artist. So, um, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear.
Speaking of martial artists and training, let's hear the mind blowing Michael Jai White stories.
Okay. First off, I'm not here to bash. I'm not going to bash the man, but I will say the things I experienced with him. When we first met, was interesting. It was interesting. I ain't gonna say that part, but there was a cute he it was for Blood and Bone.
Okay.
The
That's
premiere of Blood and
I
Bone.
love that movie.
I love, yeah, like one of my favorites, seriously. And I looked up to Michael Jai White. Sure. I would see him when he was just an extra. It was something about him. It was just something about him. He has it oozed out. He was like different from the rest of the guys. You never seen a 6'1", 200+ guy move as fast as he could, you know. And I remember I would see him he was in everything. He was in Renegade. Lorenzo.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard he was in an episode of that.
Yeah, he was in that, and he did like so many different martial arts films, and and it was like there's one that I really liked back in the day. It was called Ballistic, and Corey Everson was in it.
Yes.
And I got them all, bro. I got them all.
Damn, I vaguely remember that.
Oh man, I've had it, So I was like, I gotta meet this dude, talk to him, rap with him, discuss the arts. Like I'm a nerd. I'm a martial arts nerd. Like I'm a nerd when it comes to martial arts. So I'm like, okay. And there was a Q&A after the movie was done. And people were asking whatever their questions, and I'm like 325 at the time, and I was with my friend Jermaine Bailey. He's a Wing Chun Sifu, and I got it was time for my question, and my friend was like, what you gonna do? So I asked him, how come you don't have guys in your movie fighting? You always have guys that are smaller, like extremely small. And he said, well, because I can't find a guy my size that can move like me. We have combed the earth. That's what he said. And I said, well, what if you found that person? What would you do? I'd hire him. And I said, well, my name is Marcus Taylor. I'm 6'3", 325 pounds, and I can do backflips, I can do parkour, I can do weapons, whatever you want to do in front of everybody right now if you need. And everybody started clapping. Yeah, I see it. And he was like, no. I know about you. I see you on Facebook. Trust me, I need you more than you need me. That's his words. And actually, that's on YouTube. I got to find that.
Wow.
What? Okay.
That's on YouTube. That whole.
Okay. Now I'm wondering. All right, bro. First of all, what prompted you guys to do this? Was this some like out of eagerness to want to just put a bad try to put a bad mark on my bro's name? I mean, like what? Like what set off for you guys to want to do this? To make him seem like what? Like less of not so much of as a good dude or not a good martial artist or what? Because I mean, either you, like in Samurai, had to reach out to this dude, or he reached out to you. Either one, it doesn't matter. Because first of all, like for bringing him up, you guys should have nothing but respect for him. Especially if you want to get like the true story, Michael Jai White, and all what's real of Michael Jai White, it will make sense, I would believe, to get in contact with people who is still working directly with him, instead of like guys like this is coming up like, hey man, since you're martial arts guy, and you got a channel, about martial artists and stuff, I'm wondering if I can come up, man, because I got something to say, about Michael Jai White. I've seen, on your channel you expressed, how you don't care for Michael Jai White like that, all according to your expressions and all that. So I want to come up, and speak my piece on it, get my story about Michael Jai White, about how I feel about him, and reveal about how shady Michael Jai White is or whatnot. So that's the reason why I want to bring this up. Why I'm doing this now is to why I put Michael John White in there, in that slot of black man excellence, is because there's too much hatred of on black man, from all around. We're fighting a war on multiple fronts, and we're at a time where we should just represent black man's excellence, and not always looking at the negative, and to see that we do possess glorious masculinity that has such a glow that it has such a powerful glow that and it will easily just it will send those electrifying signals to other people, to other black men to strive and do better in whatever field it is that they want to study in, to not give up and do better. So and there's too many people like this here, like these guys that is just coming with nothing but just disdain and just jealousy, So instead of just showing appreciation, it should be a stream of y'all just showing nothing but appreciation for him being an excellent martial artist, showing nothing but honor. But like I said, there's things, where it's questionable with Michael John White, with some of the things that he was said, when it comes to like Bruce Lee uh, and all that stuff. But yeah, I have some, I find a lot of that questionable. So I have some things, against that. But anyway, but aside from that, he's still awesome. He's another awesome black man, and is married to an awesome, beautiful black woman who's also a martial artist as well, who played in a few old movies, I believe, or a couple of old movies back then. I'm sure, yeah.
Whole thing. So I was like, okay, cool. And we would always meet like some martial arts.
Oh yeah. In regards to this too, what he just got done saying. Okay, for one motherfucker, not everybody, that Michael John White has fought in his movies was all, super smaller than him, whatever as you're trying to make it out to be. No. One, yeah, okay, there was blood and bones, as you did mention, hey, there were some big guys in there, hey, there was stout, there wasn't small. Blood and bones, and hell, there was another one too where he fought that one big white guy that Tony Jaa fought in one of his movies, which I believe, yeah, is The First Protector, where where he was on a hunt for his elephant that the other Todd man, wanted to sell, the stolen and sold, and so yeah, and that white guy, he's huge. We fought him. He may not be, as fast. Hell, you're not as fast, or what those little clips that dude Viking Samurai just showed, my guy, you you can't even hold a candle to Michael John White, bro. Like, you might not be able to keep up with him. I mean, well, for a short period, possibly, but no, he's still gonna come out and dominate you. And I'll tell you right now, hell, yeah, alone a movie, dude, is you're mad because he ain't give you a record deal. Shit. Motherfucker, I mean, there's not many people that can keep up with his speed and come with the same amount of power. They have guys like big, like that white dude that he fought in that movie, where he ended up changing his form in order to beat, his form. He turned it into like, I think arrow fist or something like that in order to defeat that guy. Yeah, but yeah, dude. So it's like that's what it seems like to me. You're mad that he didn't give you no deal and shit. But I don't know about y'all. It's like if you have a shitty workout partner he's going to be no good to you in your development. If anything, you're going to be lagging behind him while he gets up there to the point where you're at, just so he can be a decent workout partner. A sparring partner. I don't want no shitty sparring partner. I want one that's decent. It's on the same level as I've now a little bit more. I prefer a little bit more, so therefore, so I can learn something from that particular martial artist. But yeah, let's go.
Function or fight, professional fight event. We would always meet each other. And I was just like, okay. And I was just like, okay. It's been like 2 years. It's been like 2 years. I'm building my resume. What's going on? What's going on? It's like it, but in a way, it's partly my. It's like it's in a way, it's because partly my fault because I expected an opportunity.
Oh, come on.
I expected an opportunity. I want to earn everything I get. Sure. Makes me sleep at night. Mm-hmm. So I know I would see him get other dudes. We want that. I want to earn everything I get. We had conversations on the phone about these things. So I know I would see him get other dudes opportunity that I didn't agree with. And I was like, and I was just like, and he said some very, very interesting things that I didn't agree with.
Well, what did he say exactly?
And I was just like,
aside from that, well, what did he say exactly? Bruce Lee's not a fighter. Aside from that, Bruce Lee's not a fighter.
Bruce Lee is not a fighter.
Dude, that.
Bruce Lee was not a fighter.
He wanted to say what he wanted. He had. Dude, that I was. As a right, he's a very accomplished, one of the best martial artists you'll ever see.
It is the
Bruce.
No, that's hands off. I'm not. I'm not debating that. Right? He's a very accomplished, one of the best martial artists. High it is of martial arts. No, that's hands down. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not debating. He's like in the high,
What are we gonna do?
Level of martial arts.
Switch this up. All right. I'm gonna share through another. Let's see. Let's go.
My whole that died 40 years. All of us are doing martial arts. Like telling your father, "I'm gonna kick my father's ass." Bruce Lee would be no match for me. It was the most disrespectful thing I heard,
Yeah,
and it made me what is in it? Like, are you hot? Right?
Bruce Lee's 132 pounds. I weigh him by 100 pounds. Size matters, baby.
Did you take actual crack? Like, I mean, seriously, I was just like,
They take crack, no. I mean, come on now. Like, I understand, what he meant when he said that, versus a lot of people. Now, hey, that could, that could hold true because the thing is, we are looking at it like this, uh, those who are greatness, they they pass on their knowledge, their wisdom onto the next, and therefore, you'll get this continuous these births of these different, awesome martial artists. One will come, greater and better than the previous. You know, so yeah, I mean, and also you got to think too, people's body mass and stuff like it was different back then versus now. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to find get a video of this. So yeah, what we're gonna do is here. Yeah, there. This should play better. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in there. The link to not just this channel, but directly to the video, so you guys can look at and observe it for yourselves. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, no, right? Two, this one's good. Move a little language. Goodness. No. Okay. So good for health. Yeah. Stop him a little bit.
hi, can I get?
Mute that bullshit. Okay. Okay. Now, share this. Thank you guys for your patience. And this is your host, Ray Hanma, Hanma Force, one versus a million. And we are discussing those who harbor such dislike towards black man and, black man's excellence, such as guys like this Viking samurai and his guests. Oh, yeah.
Well, and it's like this is a martial arts code. you respect your elders that help, or inspired you.
Oh yeah.
You give them praise and gratitude. You don't do that. Don't be disrespectful to one of the godfather of martial arts. And honestly, like the godfather of martial arts movies. I mean, that's arguable because we have Shaw Brothers. Before. I mean, that's arguable because we have Shaw Brothers before, or Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. But I'm just like, Bruce Lee was the prototype, bro. How can you get mad at, like, why would you? Why would you? Even if you could beat him, you shouldn't even. Even if you could beat him, you shouldn't even say it.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with you.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with you because like Bruce Lee inspired Van
Damme, and without Bruce Lee, Van Damme would
have
have been Van Damme,
and then look how many people were inspired by Van Damme, and then you got Scott Atkins inspired by Van Damme.
He gave me a lot as a kid, as he did all of us. Inspired me to do what I do today. Inspired me to make my physique as good as I could make it. My physique, train as hard in martial arts. I love those movies. And he's part of the reason. I did this today. And it is what it is. That is the truth. And I'm not afraid to say it.
Van Damme was inspired by Bruce Lee, so it's all about Bruce Lee. So it's all.
That's what I'm saying. It's all,
some young kid,
inspired by
Scott Atkins.
Yeah, it's really cool that you're.
Ooh, struggle screen.
Yeah, it's really cool that
you're basically passing
it on because there's a lot. The next generation.
The next generation under us who are very inspired, obviously, by Boyka and a lot of the other stuff.
It's all about like we know like our origins lead to Bruce. And I just thought that was, like I said, I'm not bashing. Like I said, I'm not bashing. I wouldn't have said that shit. I'm not bashing because it was wrong. I'm just saying. I think he should have. I wouldn't have said that shit because it was wrong. Apologize. And he should have. I think he should have handled it better.
I mean, won't you guys apologize to him because he's another great martial artist. Speaking of another great martial artist, when we recognize, hey, he's real deal. I mean, he's the shit. But when it comes to beating me, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. And because people back then were smaller. You got to think, man, like there weren't that many people, that had such mass as like, as Michael Jai White. You see, if they did, then those were bodybuilders. Those are considered bodybuilders. Not motherfuckers inside, that's doing martial arts. And so, yeah, man, and it's just, that doesn't even stop it. I mean, I see what he said. Okay, cool, but y'all gotta understand, man. I mean, there's always going to be somebody greater, more badass. I know you guys would like to think, that Bruce Lee is, the best of the best. I mean, nobody could ever beat him or whatever. But come on now, if you took his young self here now fighting a lot of these different fighters, he'll still like hold the same. He'll be regarded with the same respect. But I mean, I mean, yeah, he didn't really disrespect him or none of that at all. He just said, "Hey, he just pointed out the facts like of mass and all that stuff." But Bruce Lee has also fought plenty of people in his movies who were who were a little bit bigger than him. Uh, but you got to think with the same ferocious uh, power and speed that the one can come with, like such as like a Michael Jai White. That's a whole different ball game, bro. Like, I know y'all seen what Never Back Down. Uh, him being in there, seeing how fast he moving in that Blood and Bones and his other movies. Come on, man. Like, it's not saying Bruce Lee it wasn't fast at all either, but man, like, this is one of those things. Size don't matter too. And I've seen plenty of times where smaller guys have gotten taken down. I mean, where bigger guys have gotten taken down by smaller guys, and then there's those who knows how to control their weight and all that stuff, and in their fights, and they end up coming up being the dominant one over the one who is, whose size is smaller. So yeah, let's get to it.
That's my thought. But that was that one thing. That was that one me, and then that got me. Then I should say it. Sam. Okay, I'm saying.
Just say it.
Okay, I'm saying. Just say it. This is not to bash. This is not to bash. We had a conversation. I said like, yo, bro, what's going on? Like, can I get an opportunity? How many movies you see with two black guys fighting each other? How many movies you see now black guys fighting each other? I was like, now I can play Mike Tyson. What are you talking about? I looked at him. Like he was high again. He was taking something. A PED. I don't know what the fuck he was taking. A PED. I don't know what Mike Tyson.
I vaguely remember that movie.
I was like, he said, but come on, bro. Who do you see? Come on. Who do you see? You see a guy playing, you fighting different, national. I'm like, bro, listen. I'm like, bro, my first 5 years, I played everything but a black person. I even played a Russian. I played Middle Eastern.
Wow.
I played Spanish.
Okay.
I played so many different ethnicities. So what does that even mean in my case? And it was just like I had enough of him. I called him a punk on Twitter. I was like, yo, bro, you ain't right. And he blocked me from Twitter. I was like, okay, that's all good. I mean, he said some other stuff that to the left, but I ain't gonna get into that.
Come on, man.
But this part of my tell you is the crazy. I would get a phone call. People actually. My agent was the first person that told me this. He says, Marcus, is it? Yeah. He said, you know. Every time I call your number, Michael Jai White answers the phone. I was like, you foolish. No. Seriously. I have no idea how that. I have no idea. And it kept happening. And it kept happening. A friend of mine, Seafood, Crystal Santos, she's also an actor stunt person. Do you know I just talked to Michael Jai White when I dialed your number? Are you serious? And it kept happening. I reached out to Jai White. I just didn't get a response. And then we were going to this.
Well, you know what you should have done? You should have called your own phone number, and then you would have got Michael Jai White. That's how you reach out.
You know what? Yeah. He's thinking about. I feel stupid now. I should have done that. But so we're at Atlantic City at a martial arts convention. One of the best martial arts conventions. I love going to it. But I saw him. I'm sorry.
Alan Goldberg.
I'm sorry.
Alan Goldberg.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, he's great. He's great. He's awesome. He's great. He's awesome. Shout out to Seafood. How you doing, sir? So I see Jai White and his lovely wife. I'm cool with her. She's a lovely woman. She's a lady. She's a lady. He's blessed. He's blessed to be. He's blessed to be because she's beautiful inside. And
here we go. You one of them light skinned niggas. Oh man. See. No. She is blessed to have him. That's how it goes. He's the prize.
I'm actually happy that he has that. So it can ground him.
Okay.
Oh,
dude, I'm saying to you, I said you straight. So I got no.
He knows he's blessed. He talks about how blessed he is. In fact, one of my friends
talks about how interview with them at last year, Seafood Alan Goldberg's event. And you were talking about his relationship, how he's so lucky because he has her in his life.
We've known each other 26 years. All the magic of a new relationship.
So
yes. She's an actress. I mean, she's an actress. I mean, she's been doing it just as long as he has. She's been doing it just as long as he has. She's like one of the. I think like one of the first. I think like one of the first video vixens in hip hop music, like LL Cool J and.
all right.
And she was on Martin. Every show she was seeing her.
All right, now that's quite enough right there. All right, now, okay. You see, with cats like that. See, I mean, if you guys want to see the rest of the video, the link is in the chat. But I just it's one of those cases where you got to get somebody that's really close to Michael Jai White, to verify this guy's statements, whether it's true or false, and I don't know. It just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. There's still some some jealousy there or whatnot, and so and with him talking about that he didn't give him a chance, the chance that he wanted. I mean, it's like this, bro. Like, stop hating and move forward. You know what I mean? Maybe you was acting too weird or something. I don't know. I don't know what your deal is. Yeah, check the rest of it out. You know what I mean, if you want. But if I can summarize the channel, and as you said, as a show, he's talked to guys such as like Scott Atkins and many others. You'll find, but yeah, it's just while you can't say he's not a true martial artist. I mean, he's not a shit person. He may have come out and say some things, that's a little questionable. Guys like Bruce Lee and talking about the Shaolin monk, the monasteries and all that. So, which has basically already been debunked by another guy. So that may be shared later on at a later date. But yes, we got to salute to these brothers, man. Salute to all these excellent black men. They're struggling, cheating, and bust their ass to get to the point where they're at. We got to salute to them. You got to show them nothing but honor. Yeah, best believe Michael John White knows there's a good chance where he respects Bruce Lee, best believe, and he knows good damn well that there's a good chance that he may not succeed fighting against Bruce Lee. If he was to take him and take him back in time, when Bruce Lee was living, just I think it's all just a foolish talk, when he mentioned that about Bruce Lee, and that was just just a jest, that was just to talk crap. So therefore, yes, and just don't take it. I'm not taking it personal. He may say, "Oh my God, you said that about Bruce Lee." Oh my God. So no, it's just let that roll over your shoulder. I mean, and let it be stated that hey, that's a testament of his, not only his confidence, but of his power that he can deliver. So I mean, there's martial artists that are out there, that can keep up with him, speed and all that. So they'll be good to put in a good movie, that he can fight against. And I know there's still plenty of other movies I haven't seen of Brother Michael John White. And salute to brothers like John Jones and Israel Adesanya. Yes. Such a beautiful sight. Such a beautiful sight. Shout out to y'all, to you guys. Shout out to the Hanma Force. 1 versus a million. Like, share, subscribe on your way out. And if you can so inclined, please donate, if you will, to Cashapp Ray Hanma. Salute. And let's give thanks and praise to glorious black masculinity and excellence. 1 versus a million, I'm out.